Señor Rudolf Elmer, usted trabajó durante 15 años para un banco suizo, ¿es correcto?
Yeah, that's right. I worked for 15 years for Julius Baer Bank. It has a bank which deals with really people who are rich and multinationals who have a lot of money to place in the market.
¿Qué cargos ocupó usted en este banco?
I worked as an internal auditor and then had the opportunity to move to the Cayman Islands where I had a job as Chief Operating Officer and was number 2 in Julius Baer.
O sea que usted trabajó en una entidad bancaria que operaba en un paraíso fiscal.
Yeah, that's correct.
¿Me podría contar cómo era su día a día? ¿Usted llegaba al banco y se sentaba a esperar que entrasen clientes, como sucede en un banco normal?
You have to understand, a client who does business in the Cayman Islands doesn't want to have any contact to the Cayman Islands at all. Because that's a risk for every client if he has a direct contact to the Cayman Islands. So the client would talk to the office in Zurich, maybe talk to the office in Barcelona or talk to the office in Frankfurt and wants to arrange some payments. So, and then the office in Zurich would contact Julius Baer in the Cayman Islands and let them know what to do.
¿Qué era lo que no le gustaba de lo que hacían en esa sucursal?
I found information in the memos that there is untaxed money or tax avoided money. I found information how the bank advised what kind of structure is needed to avoid taxes, and I still tried to change things. I talked to management and I had to learn that they are not interested in what I'm saying. They are interested that the business makes profit. So basically what happened to me is I was a kind of naive. I really felt I live on a pirate island. Maybe I'm a pirate today.
Hemos podido leer en el periódico The Guardian, a partir de unas informaciones destapadas por usted mismo, que entre su clientela había, por ejemplo, un jefe de policía mexicano acusado de colaborar con narcotraficantes, concretamente con el cártel de Juárez, o también un político brasileño acusado de corrupción.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se queda uno cuando se entera que entre sus clientes había gente de este tipo?
I really have a very bad feeling, I tell you. Because those clients, they are also very powerful. Powerful in a way, if you don't do what they want you to do, you're on a big risk that you're not gonna, let's say, be alive for a very long time. Because, for instance, in the Cayman Islands, I had death threats. So you have to be very careful as a banker how much you expose yourself, because you are in a field where is a lot of money involved and criminal money as well. So you have to expect criminal actions against yourself as well.
¿En su banco conocían que entre sus clientes había este tipo de personas?
Yeah, definitely they know about it, because we have the legal requirement of know your client and know the source of funds, but obviously in those cases it didn't happen. Someone overrode what kind of money it was, and I do understand. I mean, I've seen cases where, you know, a new client comes in and then it's about know your client. And you have to ask the question, where does he get the money from? But the answer of top management is, in a case, I know the answer of top management is, and if that's the owner of the bank, tells you that person comes from a very rich family. That's it. That's all. And you have to accept that. And if you don't accept that, then you're going to lose your job.
Todo esto que nos está contando, nosotros lo conocemos porque usted, en el año 2008, cuando ya no estaba en el banco, decidió hacer esto.
What I want to do is to hand this over to WikiLeaks, and I say that again, WikiLeaks, in order to have it investigated and making a decision on it.
¿Por qué le dio todo este material a Julian Assange, a la organización WikiLeaks, y no lo llevó ante los tribunales suizos?
I have to say, I've already done that sort of thing in 2004 and 2005. I asked the Swiss tax authorities, are you interested in the information? Can you protect me as a person? They said, no, we can't protect you. So I sent them the 2 CDs anonymously. I gave them the information, and they actually found out about Swiss people, even Swiss organizations who avoided taxes. They had to pay fines. But at the end of the day, I'm the person who is investigated. I'm the person who has been 220 days to prison. They said I have violated Swiss bank secrecy. They never touched the bank.
¿Por qué la justicia suiza ignoró la denuncia que usted presentaba?
Because that Swiss bank secrecy is a golden calf. It brings so much money and wealth into Switzerland. That's a governmental interest to protect that Swiss bank secrecy, which is basically a money-making machine.
¿Cómo respondió su banco cuando usted hizo pública todas estas informaciones?
The bank approached me in 2006 and said, look, we give you money, we give you 500,000 Swisses paid on a monthly base, and on top of it a present, and all the legal battle against, or the legal cases, complaints against me will be withdrawn. But I was at the point where I felt, if I'm going to take the money and going to make that sort of deal, I'm going to be back to be a criminal again. So I turned down the money and said, look, I'm not going to take the money. I'm standing here, and if you want to prosecute me, come, let's go for it. I can tell you, the bank put pressure on my family. We had private detectives observing my family. They tried to destroy my personalities. They performed a kind of psychological warfare, and they wanted to drive me mentally sick, that I make a mistake. All right, I've made some mistakes, but I haven't done the mistake which I believe would be the most critical one, using any violence. I didn't use violence, because if I had used violence, then they could put me in a mental sick home. Even so, they tried. I mean, I had to do 2 psychological evaluations. So what they want to do is to show to society in Switzerland, if you go against Swiss bank secrecy and you become a truth teller, then you're going to be destroyed. I mean, that was said to me by the head of human resources of the Julius Baer. We are going to destroy you if you take the bank to court. And they tried, but unfortunately they were not successful.
Y todo este calvario simplemente por haber roto el secreto bancario que impera en Suiza.
Yeah, that's a very strange issue, I have to say. We are talking about Swiss bank secrecy, but actually, as a matter of fact, I violated the Cayman confidentiality law. I didn't publish information from Switzerland. It's my case. It's not about law. It's a political battle, a political issue that Swiss bank secrecy protects the business and the companies in Switzerland where they do business all over the world.
¿Qué le diría a sus excompañeros que siguen ahora trabajando con la banca privada que opera en paraísos fiscales?
I would say they really have to think about it if they do the right thing, and if they think about what they do for the next generation, because if we continue this way, then we're going to have social unrest, and they are not the main responsible for it, but they are also responsible for it.